sexual assault by a San Diego police officer, Christopher Hayes, is scheduled to be arraigned next week. Tonight we are hearing from the attorney of one of the alleged victims, who details what she's accusing Officer Hayes of doing. NBC 7's Danya Bacchus joins us now from police headquarters with what she's saying through her attorney. Danya.
Good evening, Catherine. The details we are learning are disturbing. One of the 7 women who have come forward says that Officer Hayes assaulted her after giving her a ride home.
When you get into a he said, she said versus a police officer, that's a scary battle.
Attorney Brian Watkins says his client is afraid of the repercussions of speaking out. He believes it's one of the reasons why she didn't immediately report what she says happened to her.
She's in a very, very terrifying situation for a woman.
Watkins says the alleged assault took place sometime in October after Officer Hayes approached her about a ride.
She was actually locked out of her house and she was waiting on a ride. The officer offered to take her home. She originally said no. After about 20 minutes of cajoling and saying, please let me take you home, she allowed him to take him home.
He says she got into the back of the police car without handcuffs, and after she was dropped off at home, Officer Hayes told her he forgot to frisk her.
She said, well, I don't see the need for that. I'm going into my house and I've already been in your car. What's frisking me now going to do? And he says, well, I have to do my job.
It was in this area, somewhere off of 54th Street, that Attorney Watkins says after Officer Hayes told his client he needed to frisk her, he then took her to a secluded area and assaulted her.
His frisking her basically involved him touching both of her breasts with both of his hands. He then caressed her crotch, caressed her buttocks, and then grabbed her wrist and put her hand on his crotch.
Watkins says they're waiting for Hayes to be formally charged, and in the meantime, they will file a claim against the city for damages. Now, Attorney Brian Watkins says his client was actually approached by police investigating Hayes, meaning she did not go to police to report this claim. In fact, she only told them about it after they asked her if anything had happened. He says he wouldn't be surprised if other victims continue to come forward. Reporting live from police headquarters, Danya Bacchus, NBC 7.
Thanks for that, Tom.